Alright, update time on my fishy fish. So right here, right here is Hyatet. Unfortunately, he's in the early stages of fin rot. Luckily, I just saw it starting today, so I just started treatments. I just did a water change, and I put a little Betta fix in his tank. So hopefully he'll start getting a lot better off. I'll be doing it for about a week or so. So he's, other than fin rot, he's still acting normal. I got this tank here. As you can tell, I divided it into a 4-way tank, as because I couldn't stop getting betas. So first beta, White Knight. He's hiding like he always does. Oh, here he comes. There we go. There's White Knight. I got another beta in here. This is a Dragon Scale beta. I don't know how well my iPhone can pick up the colorizations that this Dragon Scale has, but he's a very beautiful beta. I got another beta in this side right here. I got this guy at PetSmart for $10. I was just at a Petco yesterday, and I saw one just like him. They asked $20 for him. I'm like, yeah, I'll go to Petco when I want to buy a beta like that. Thank you very much. And of course, here's Mesa. Right now, he's being a lazy beta, but he's doing a million times better than he was. Like I said, he's being a lazy beta, so he's gonna. So for right now, he's just being lazy, but most of the time, he's always swimming around. He's usually swimming around, resting on his little beta leaf for a little bit, and swimming around again. But for right now, Mesa's being lazy. My 2.5 gallon tank, which is now housing a elephant ear beta. I got this guy from Petco. He doesn't like bubbles, so I had to turn this down to a certain degree. I'm thinking he's getting used to it, but for the most part, he's still getting used to his new tank. Of course, he has his own little tube. The tube that did cut him, but the part that actually did cut him was these little parts right here. As you can tell, that little piece of plastic cut his back fin. But other than that, he's in perfect health still. As you can tell, he is swimming around a lot. He's a very interesting colored beta, for me at least. Yeah, he'll sometimes rest right there too. He's a weird beta. Alright. Before the fish Nazis start saying anything, yes, I know this tank is too small for a goldfish. But with that said, this goldfish seems pretty happy, and I do plan on eventually giving him a properly sized tank. But for right now, this 3-gallon tank, this 3-gallon Marineland tank, will do the job just fine for him. There are 2 filtration systems inside this tank: the original filter that the tank came with, and a sponge filter I made, which hopefully in theory will keep the nitrate levels down to a more reasonable level. But with that said, I still will be constantly watching him, making sure the water is fine, he isn't acting weird or anything like that. Right now, he's being a normal goldie fish. As you can tell, he's a fantail goldfish, calico at that too. Got him over at Petco for $3. And I'm quite happy with him. By the way, he's a very beautiful goldfish, which is weird because I thought I'll never own it. I'll never actually go for a goldie fish. But that one caught my eye, so I wanted to get it. So, 10-gallon tank number 2. This one is a female sorority tank. It houses 5 female betas and 5 little guppies. I have not noticed any nipping problems with the betas and the guppies. The only nipping problems I've seen is from Demon Betta constantly nipping either at the other females or nipping at the guppies. The guppies and the females tend to more or less get away from her, but she still manages to land a nip every now and then. So, first beta. This beta right here is Frey, also known as Freya. Her fins are a little bit nipped and whatnot. That's due to demon betta. Sorry about the camera not getting the focus like it should. I'm gonna go in the manual. There we go. That's Frey Frey. The fish right there, the one with the red fins, is demon betta. As you can tell, she lives up to her name. She's pretty much being a jerk to every other fish in this tank. If she keeps this up, I am going to remove her from the tank and plop her into her own tank. But all my other bettas and all my other fish are getting along just fine. This is another one of my new bettas. Let's see. A few of my guppies. That's Frey Frey over there. Okay, I'm missing a few bettas. Interesting. Oh. There's another one of my bettas right there. And I have a silver colored betta somewhere in this tank. And there's a guppy. Oh, there he is. That's the silver betta I own. They're all females. Two of them are crown tails, and the rest of them are veil tails. Freya and Demon Betta are crown tails, and the rest are veil tails. So last tank to show for now. This tank here, which houses 4 males. This guy is a double tail. This guy right here is America, as you clearly can tell by the colorization of his fins. Right here is my koi betta. I've had him for over about 2 weeks now. And right here is my Walmart betta. He's a blue crown tail. He's doing a lot better than he was when I first got him. And of course there's America being America. He's flashing at himself. But his fins are beautiful. As you clearly can tell by the coverage right here, he's a very beautiful betta. Same thing with this guy right here. If I had lighting, you would see how beautiful you'll see how beautiful his colorization is. But since I don't got any lighting and this tank is still a work in progress, it doesn't have lighting yet because I don't actually have any LEDs. So the top here is a piece of foam board. Give me a second, let me get this thing to auto focus. There we go. This is a black sheet of Walmart foam board, i.e. Elmer's foam board. Same thing as the top in here. And of course I do have this side right here blocked off so the males and females will never see each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically do the same LED setup I have in this tank here. These LEDs are the LEDs you can get that you can get at Walmart right now for Christmas. These are $1.97, like $1.97 I believe, and they're only powered by 2 AA batteries. I was able to get them to power. I was able to power them with this one little wall charger, with this wall transformer right here that produces 4.5 volts at 200 milliamps, which is the right amount of voltage that these LEDs need to run at. So I'm not overloading the LEDs, and personally for me, compared to this very bright, uber bright LEDs, I like this LED setup here because it's a lot more dimmer. It looks a little bit more natural, so I'm going to be doing that to this tank here. And of course, right now here's how I have this lid set up. And of course, here you can actually see the bettas. Where's my Walmart betta? My Walmart betta is... There he is. Of course, there's America. And him. Oh yeah, what I'm also going to do is that if you didn't notice, the bottom, this bottom right here is duct tape. Basically I'll be adding duct tape to the bottom here too, but I want to get this bottom here all humidified and loosened because as of right now it doesn't sit correctly onto the top of the tank like I want. So that's why I'm just letting it sit here and grab a bunch of humidity. That way, so it'll be easier to actually get this to warp this foam into the way I want. As you can tell, and here's what I'm talking about. Like for instance, as you can see right here, even with it like this foam still does not want to warp down to the way I want it. So the duct tape's definitely doing the trick. It's definitely keeping out a lot of the humidity. So this video's gone for 10 minutes long, and I don't know what else to show. I mean, here's my fish. They're all thinking I'm gonna give them food. And of course, there's a filter system I'm using. This thing is designed for this filter system is designed for upwards of 10 gallons, so I'm well within the limit of what this filter can do. I do plan on also adding a air stone to this tank, but not right now because I'm still getting this tank set up. Isn't that right, America?